John Costa, the editor of Citizen's Eye. We're at Phoenix Square, Film and Digital Media Centre. It's Sunday morning, 28th of August, and it must be the Ride Leicester Sky Ride. And I'm here with Keelan Phillips. Keelan, how are you?
How you doing? Not too bad.
Good. So it's been exactly a year since I saw you last time at Sky Ride last year. So what have you been up to?
Loads, just doing a few competitions, loads of shows, demonstrations, and bit of stuff on TV as well.
Yeah, so what was it like being involved in the Channel 4 stuff?
Oh, amazing. It was just finally once to sort of showcase what BMX Flatland is and take that out there to the mainstream. It's never had that sort of mainstream exposure before. Yeah. So I was super happy that everyone got to see what BMX Flatland is.
Excellent. Now you're heading off to Town Hall Square for the official launch. What do you think's so important about things like Sky Ride, getting people involved in cycling?
Oh, definitely, it's a good thing. It's a chance for families to get out on their bikes for the day, but once they're out on their bikes for the day, it's them for everyone to see that it is an enjoyable thing and they can do it more often. So it's just basically like to encourage them to get out. Once they're out, they'll hopefully do it more often. So it's a great thing. Yeah.
And how did you first get into doing the BMXing yourself?
I actually started off. My brother gave me a really rubbish hand-me-down BMX. Started learning a few bits and bobs here and there. Then a few of my mates and my cousin used to go out riding and hop off curbs, that kind of thing. Then you start to take it a bit more seriously, you learn a bit more, start to compete, and you go from there, really.
Yeah. So have you done all of the Sky Rides now, or was last year your first one?
I've done a lot of Sky Rides, yeah, like Leicester, Manchester, doing Glasgow in a few weeks. So yeah, doing a lot.
So it's a way of showcasing what you do as an athlete anyway?
Definitely, yeah. It's a good chance for me to showcase what I do to loads of people, but also a chance for people to see a different side to cycling. And a bit of entertainment as well. Encourage people to get out on their bikes, going to see something new. So yeah, get all the families out.
Well, I think one of the very first times I ever saw you, I didn't even know you then. This was pre-Sky Ride. Was when myself and my boys, we were down at the Riverside Festival.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they had quite a lot of that wooden flooring out, and you were performing there with a few guys as well. Is it good to do those kind of mass events because you get people to find out not only about you but kind of take a different interest in cycling?
Oh, definitely, yeah. That wooden flooring was actually mine. Yeah, I took it out there. And
got your own wooden flooring.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's definitely a chance for people. An event like that, they're never going to have anything what we do, and then the event organiser got us in there, and it turned out to be one of the best things of the event. People come down, they haven't really seen it before. They're hopefully really wowed by it, and they loved it. We got loads of cheers. So I think everyone enjoyed it, and it's just a chance for them to see a side of cycling that they probably would have never seen before.
Now, here we have the Phoenix Bike Ride as well, where all the schools come in, about sort of 300 kids, and they all come in, the police get involved now. It's really good, and I think I saw you at Alton Square as well. I don't think it was this year, it was the year before, and you were performing there. I remember them all clapping and cheering, and that's actually on YouTube if people want to look at it. Do you enjoy performing in front of like sort of younger kids as well? Because you must absolutely wow them with your skill levels.
I mean, when I was about their age, I watched a guy at an event, and he was, if I'm honest, he wasn't very good at all. He was just doing really basic tricks, and that's what got me into riding BMX. The guy doing really rubbish tricks. So I can't understand what it's like for kids now when I go in and do a full show, demo, ranging all these different tricks from beginner ones to professional tricks. I can't imagine what that's like. So for them, and they obviously love it. And I do loads of schools and stuff like that, and it gets them into cycling, which is the main thing. Yeah.
What's your training regime like? I mean, I should imagine to get good at these tricks you have to do lots of training on the bike, but do you do other stuff as well?
Yeah, I do sort of minimum of 2 to 3 hours per day on my bike. That's if I haven't got a show or demo on that day. Then besides that, I'll do about half an hour sort of weightlifting as well per day. And in the summer as well, I've got a road bike which I go out and do a fair few miles on in the summer.
So really, you've got a professional training regime and you approach it as such.
I think you have to. I mean, when it sort of turns into your job, I think and when you start to compete at the highest level there is, I think you do have to take it from just being a bit of a hobby to a lot more seriously. Your health side to it, so you can ride for longer, you can train for longer, but also you've got to keep that focus on still keeping fresh, inventing new tricks, things like that.
Okay, before I let you go, one more question. Yeah, what's the best thing about what you do? Put you on the spot.
It's getting girls. Not really, I'm joking.
Mate, I can't edit that out now. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to have a whole generation of like young boys now just going to go, right, this is a really cool way of meeting girls.
For me personally, it's a way of sort of expressing what I do. It's a way that, flatland especially, you can invent your own tricks. So everyone who rides flatland, you can basically have your own style.
It's like a blank sheet, if you like.
Yeah, you can go out and you can do what you want. There's no set sheet to say what you've got to do. So you can go out, you can invent what tricks you want, you can be whatever style you want to be, you can be fast spinning, you can be sort of slow rolling, you can do whatever you want, so that's the main good thing about it.
Keelan, brilliant mate, thanks. As my boys wanted me to say to you, you the man.
Cheers.